gosh. Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Heal Empowerment. I'm going to be doing some free mini readings for you guys today. Wow, I didn't even get it. You guys already have comments on here. How in the world did that happen? Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Katrina and Valerie. Okay, gotcha. Hi Tracy. Is Vitrina and Valerie actually here? Or did it let you guys comment before I actually went live? Okay, I got Vitrina, Valerie, and Tracy. Although I'm not really for sure if Vitrina and Valerie's here. I don't know if for some reason YouTube was letting people comment before I actually went live or not. So either way it goes, we'll see who's here. Let me go ahead and start shuffling. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'm doing fairly well. Source, God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you kind of be with me tonight as I do these free mini readings for those who are led to my channel. I ask that these messages be accurate messages of love, inspiration, and guidance. Whatever energies they need to know about tonight, may it come out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Donna. How you doing, hon? I got you on the list. Hi, Valerie. How you doing, hon? Oh, thank you, Donna. Yes, he is too cute. I got to keep him overnight on last Thursday, and it was so much fun. I mean, he slept most of the time, but it was a lot of fun. I was the first person that got to watch him, so that made me feel really good. Hi, Dorothea. How you doing? Hi, Liz. Hi, Sandra. Okay, Dorothea. I got you, Dorothea. I'm not forgetting you this time. I didn't remember to write you down last time. That's why that happened. Sandra, gotcha. Vitrina, are you here, hon? I see Valerie's here, but is Vitrina here? Thanks, Dorothea. That was just me, Copper. It's okay. It's just mommy. Come here, Copper. He's hearing me shuffle the cards, and he thinks it's somebody knocking on the door. Nobody's here. It's okay. Shh. It's all right. Hey, it's okay. Look, there's somebody out there. He's going crazy. Okay, guys, I've got Vitrina, Valerie, Tracy, Donna, Dorothea, Liz, and Sandra. Hi, Vitrina. How you doing, honey? Cover no. Okay, one more deck and then we'll go ahead and begin. So I got Katrina, Valerie, Tracy, Donna, Dorothea, Liz, and Sandra. Hi, Paige. How you doing, hun? And guys, just so you know, Katrina and Valerie, I'm not for sure if you guys were actually here before the live feed started and it let you comment, or if you was here when it started and then there was just a lag time or whatever. But I have you guys as at the top of the list just because. But next time, comment your name after I actually start going live so that I know, and it's like so everybody gets their fair chance and when they go or when they get their reading. You know what I'm trying to say? So I wasn't for sure how that was working out, but that's the first time I've ever logged on and started and actually had 2 comments. So it was a little odd for me. Anyway, so I have Katrina, Valerie, Tracy, Donna, Dorothea, Liz, Sandra, and Paige. I'm going to go ahead and start with Katrina. I was told to go to the Starseed deck. I'm not doing too bad, honey. Thank you for asking. What messages do you have for Katrina, please? All of them? Not this last one? Okay. So the first card that came out for you is the Great Severing. This is a Mars energy. This is all about anger, conflict, things of that sort. So you may be going through a period right now where you're processing anger or something of that sort. But I feel like it's almost like you're being triggered, because I get the sense that something is making you feel this way. So it's like you're being triggered. So just pay attention to your triggers when they come up. Ask your angels and guidance, higher self, what have you, just pray and ask, what is it that's causing me to feel the way that I'm feeling? How can I heal it? And then you'll get like intuitive messages about how to heal it, or, visions or what have you. You'll just know exactly what to do. So there's something that you're supposed to jump right into at this time. Say yes to change. There's a lot of transformation that's happening in your life at this time. And I feel like there's like I don't know what the best way of saying this is. It's almost like a ginormous portal has opened up. And if you can think of like many doors being opened up, but I see this portal. And I don't know exactly why I'm seeing a portal, but I'm seeing a portal, and it's like there's hundreds of different things or opportunities that could be waiting. Marie and Britt, I got you, hun. But I feel like this is like saying that you are the manifester of your reality. So what is it that you dream and desire of? There's many opportunities that it's waiting you, but just ask for the universe to send it to you by remaining positive, speaking and acting as if you already have those things. And then all of those doors that are in this portal, so to speak, it's so weird how I'm seeing this. But anyway, in this portal, so to speak, are yours. You just have to say what it is that you want, and then put the time and energy into doing whatever your guidance is asking you to do. Which cards? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Katrina, please? Love, I'm not taking all of those, am I? Okay, you got lucky tonight, Katrina. The first card that came out of the fairy deck for you is friends. So you may be being asked at this time to let go of friends that no longer resonate with you, and others will be replaced. So you'll be replacing the people that are in the same vibration of love as you. They're asking you to be open-minded at this time, because a lot of these shifts that are happening with your friendships are not going to be friendships that you necessarily would like to get rid of, I should say. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable, but you already are probably feeling uncomfortable towards certain people. This may even be family members. Sometimes it'll be referring to family members or even coworkers, but I feel more or less that this is talking about friendships. Yes, they're saying. So Lace Moon's daughter is talking about pondering some kind of decision. Maybe you don't have enough information about something, and it's saying that the answers are coming to you. So pay attention to your intuition, the repetitious dreams, things of that sort, because they're giving you the answers. But this is, I keep getting like ponder. And that's not even usually what this card is referring to, but that's what I'm getting with this card for you. Hi, Priscilla. How you doing, hun? But Yeah, and then the master maker is talking about those things that you're good at. So those things that you are a craftsman at, do those things. Put more time and energy into mastering your crafts, whatever your craft is. This could be talking about spiritual gifts, natural talents, hobbies that you're good at, things of that sort. But in general, it's time to put time and action into those things that you're good at. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being a support. Let me get Priscilla written down. Hi, Lisa. How you doing, hon? I gotcha. Okay, Valerie, you'll be next. I was told to go to the fairy deck for you. What messages do you have for Valerie, please? Am I supposed to take this one here? The first card that came out for you is Iris of the Rainbows, which is talking about promises being kept. And I feel like this is referring to future events that are getting ready to come into play, events that you had either intuitive visions about or either your guidance kept referring to in dreams about things that were going to happen in the future. This is saying that those things are getting ready to happen. I don't know exactly what it's referred to, but it could have something to do with children, because I'm seeing children, and I don't necessarily think that they're really young, but I do see children. Um, or maybe it's just family in general that I'm seeing, but I get a sense of children and family. But anyway, there's some sort of promises that are going to be kept that's coming to you now, going to be manifested into reality. I also feel as if this is talking about trusting in the process. Usually that doesn't come up with this card, but it's you're being asked to trust in the process. Doors are opening for you at this time. This is a card of wish fulfillment, good luck, things coming to you that you've been wishing for or dreaming of, manifesting things into your reality. So a promise of those things that you've been asking for is coming to you. That's like big time coming out. They're saying, which cards? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Valerie, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages, messages from higher self. Thank you. Am I supposed to take both of them? So the next card that came out for you is Angelite. This is all about communication with the angels, receiving some sort of communications from this. It could be telepathic communications, through dreams, visions, also coins being left, feathers being left, synchronistic events, repeated numbers. They're saying a tone in your ear and a flash in your eye. So if you're seeing a flash of light, whether it's on the inside of your eye or on the outside in your peripheral, it doesn't matter. Stop and pay attention to what you're thinking about that time, what have you. They're also saying they come to you through music. So if you're hearing repeated words or lyrics of a song, then pay attention to that song lyrics, because it's definitely some sort of message from your angels. And then Sinbar is referring to business. This is all about the sacral chakra. Give me just a second, see what this is referring to. I'm getting absolutely nothing off of this card. So let me see what the book has to say about it. Usually I will get messages of things coming, needing to be organized, brought together, finishing things up. But let's see what this says. It says, do you want a career change? Would you like to start a new hobby or your own business? If you have thought about starting up a new business or hobby, the Sinbar card indicates that today is a wonderful day to begin. Have confidence in your abilities and put a wish list out to the universe for whatever it is that you need or want. Spend time creating this list and then imagine how it would feel when you have those aspects to manifest can go a long way to bringing about your hopes and dreams for the future. So that's what that card is referring to. Okay, Valerie, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Have a wonderful evening. I got Tracy, Donna, Dorothea, Liz, Sandra, Paige, Marie, Britt, Priscilla, and Lisa. Let me see if I missed anybody. I always have openings for readings, Lisa. The only day that I do video chats is on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't do them during the week just because it's just such a up and down day from work and everything. Hi, Chrissy. How you doing, hon? But I can do email or messages by messenger anytime after 4 o'clock, after I get off work. Oh, I'm sorry, Vitrina. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, I got Tracy, Donna, Dorothea, Liz, Sandra, Paige, Marie, Britt, Priscilla, Lisa, and Chrissy. I think I've got everybody. If I've missed anybody, just let me know. I've actually been feeling pretty good, Chrissy. I think I'm coming out of a rough time though. Okay, Tracy, this is going to be for you. I was told to go to my Starseed deck. What messages do you have for Tracy, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Tracy. Love, romance, finance. Thank you. Okay, so the first card that you got is You're Not Alone. This is a card of isolation, physical connection, and community. So this is referring to a time frame that you're coming out of, but also getting ready to go back into. So you're going to have a short-lived moment where you don't feel like you're in isolation, where you feel like you're supposed to be out in public and doing all kinds of stuff and feeling like you have a lot of energy and stuff. Then you're going to go right back into an isolation where you're learning a lot, experiencing a lot with connection in general with any of the spiritual aspects. Yes, they're saying. But a sense of coming together with the abilities like telepathic communications, astral travel, lucid dreaming, all of those that have to do with like community coming together. And this is just they're saying they're strictly referring to spiritual gifts that have to do with coming together with and communication with spirit, anything that has to do with those spiritual connections. And they're saying like you may not even be longing for much of a human like physical relationship or a lot of contact because you're so into the astral travel, out of body experiences, traveling to other realms. Clearing timelines is even coming up with this card for some reason. That usually doesn't come up with this card, but it is. And then deep cellular healing. This is Arcturus energy. This is about physical and emotional healing, purging even. Whatever you're going through at this time that has to do with your cells is helping you to remember things that you need to remember so that you can connect. Something with a lot to do with connect, actually, not something, a lot to do with connection. They're also saying that there's going to be a lot of like vibrating in your body. And I don't know exactly what the vibration is referring to, but it may just be that it's vibrating because your cells are awakening or there's something that's being turned on, so to speak. But they're telling me vibrations. You're going to feel a lot of vibrations. Yes, they're saying. And I feel like it's going to be more of a physical purge than an emotional purge is what they're saying, because I'm seeing like, well, it could be an energetic throw up, but I'm actually seeing vomit, like somebody throwing up. So you may have like energetic throw ups, or maybe you feel very, very nauseous or something of that sort, but that's going to be happening too. And I feel like the reason why it's going to be so intense for you, Tracy, is because it's something that takes a lot of energy to turn on or to transform it in your physical body, if that makes sense. So it's like your physical body is really going to be going through like shock to the system, basically, is what they're saying. Yes, they're saying. So meditate and contemplate. So they're asking you to meditate and contemplate about what I am talking about with this cellular healing and the purging that you're going to be going through. They want you to get a heads up on that. So they're saying they're not really giving you like a caution, but it's more like a heads up. You know what to do. Drink plenty of water. Rest when you need to rest. Meditate, pray, set intentions that you're going to find out exactly what you need to do during this time. But I feel like it's more of like just rest. and just go with the flow. Yes, connect with your spiritual team, because they're really going to be guiding, leading, and instructing you through stuff that has to do with astral travel, lucid dreaming, things of that sort. And I feel like whatever it is, the energy that you're transforming or whatever it is that's going on with your cells, it has something to do with that communication. So even though you already communicate with spirit and there's like a strong sense of connection with them, it can get that much deeper. Okay, it's going to get that much deeper. Yes, they're saying expect new beginnings when it comes to your gifts and how they work, how they function, how sensitive you are to them, things of that sort. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Tracy. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you, hun. Your families. Yeah, I get that, Chrissy. I get it. You're very welcome, Katrina. Much love to you, hun. Oh, thank you, Marie. I just seen your comment about the my shirt. It's a Walmart special, I think. That's where I got it. Okay, Donna, this reading is going to be for you, hun. And I was told to stay with these cards that I have in my hand, so. What messages do you have for Donna, please? Love, romance. Am I supposed to take all three of those? All four of those? Okay, so the first card that came out for you is a time to give rather than take. And I feel like this is referring to information. I feel like you have enough information to start sharing with people about ascension, about awakenings, about spiritual gifts, things of that sort. Your experience, strength, and hope are enough to get you by, is what they're saying. But even more so, you might need to study a little bit more and, practice more if you're doing healing or whatever it is that you're doing. Because I heard practice, whatever that is referring to. But either way it goes, it's a time of giving of your time and energy and information is what I really was feeling off of this card. So stepping out of your comfort zone, that makes sense. Going along with this card, you have to step out of your comfort zone so that you can grow, ascend, evolve. Gabriel's coming through and he's saying to ask him for support when it comes to confidence, courage, creativity, communication, because those are all the things that you're going to need when it comes to stepping out of your comfort zone. Again, I'm hearing the word practice. I don't know if you're trying to start a practice or if the spirit guides are nudging you in a direction of starting a practice or something of that sort, but they're saying nothing yet is set in stone. There's still things that you're learning at this time. There's still some information that you need to gather. So maybe this card is also referring to gathering information for yourself. Yes, they say. But either way it goes, it's saying that there's a lot of changes and transformation, that nothing is going to be set in stone, that you're going to keep feeling like you're rapidly changing, because you are rapidly changing, because nothing is set in stone. Okay, so just go with the flow. A lot of transformations. Adjustments are going to need to be done. So whenever you feel like you need to adjust to something, make sure that you're adjusting to that change, because you're constantly going to be changing for a little while. You're going to constantly be learning, constantly be teaching and giving information that you're learning, and bring love into the situation. This is talking about unconditional love, Christ consciousness, that love that comes through your words, through your actions. This could also be a new beginning in love and romance. If you're already with somebody, it's going to be some sort of change that comes in the relationship that you already have. If you're not with somebody, this is referring to something new happening. I'm not getting any indicator of which it is, but also connection with the third eye and crown is coming up for some reason. So I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Thank you for being here and being support. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Dorothea, Liz, Sandra, Paige, Marie, Britt, Priscilla, Lisa, and Chrissy. I don't think that I missed anybody, but if I have, please just let me know by putting your name in the comments. Okay, Dorothea, this next reading is going to be for you. I was told to go to my fairy deck. Hi, Fran. How you doing, hun? I'll put you on the list. You'll be after Chrissy. What messages do you have? Hi, Marge. How you doing? What messages do you have for Dorothea, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages. Thank you. So the first card that came out for you is Arval Perot, which is all about communication, a return of communication. So if you felt like you was lacking in some sort of communication with spirit or even with humans that are around you, thank you, Margaret, thank you. Then expect that that's going to get better, that there's some sort of resolution. But this is also a card of things returning to you. So I don't know exactly what this is referring to, but it could be anything, whatever you feel like it may be is exactly what it probably is. So the singer of intuition is talking about being very in tune with your intuition. It's asking you to pay attention to the intuitive visions, not just the knowings that you have, or what. Hi, Nicole, how you doing? The knowings that you have, but pay attention to the visions. They're saying there's a lot of visions that's coming to you, whether it be through daydreams, just sitting and staring off into space, and you just keep thinking all these things. Those are types of visions as well. But pay attention to your dreams, daydreams, visions, what have you. They're showing me something that has to do with land or being out. I keep getting the word land. I want to say being out in nature, but I keep getting the word land. So it has something to do with land. I don't know if you're purchasing land or if there's some land that you're supposed to go take a look at or something of that sort. But this may be something that you're being nudged to go see or something. Anyway, land keeps coming up. Let me write down Nicole's name before I forget. And I'm also seeing a vision of a gold ring. And I don't know exactly what it has to do with, but anytime I see a ring or a circle, I think of something being completed, something coming full circle, something of that sort. So I don't know. The word land keeps repeating over and over and over again. Maybe you're supposed to buy land or go look at land or something of that sort. But and I'm seeing like literally like a wooded area, some open land in some of the wooded area, and then a home. And I feel like maybe the home is being built, or either the home is like something of like somebody's built it. Like obviously somebody's built it if it's a house, but you know what I mean? Like it's I don't know how to put it. Like somebody put a lot of thought and time into this house. Again, I don't know if this is referring to something that you're thinking of or something that's already done or what have you, but pay attention to your intuition because it's going to lead you in the right direction with whatever this is referring to. Yeah, so Sarasite came out, which is talking about travel. And this is actually referring to traveling. I don't know where you're traveling to. Again, I'm not getting any insight as to what this is referring to with land and where this travel is going to, but I feel like these are in connection with each other. They said yes, ding, ding, ding. So whatever that means for you. And they're saying something you've dreamed of. I'm a little confused, but either way it goes, that's all the information that's coming out about this. So I hope that you got something out of your reading, Dorothea. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Let me know if you know what this is referring to with land, because I mean, the word kept repeating and kept repeating. I got Liz, Sandra, Paige, Marie, Britt, Priscilla, Lisa, Chrissy, Fran, Margaret, and Nicole. You're welcome, Donna. I got you on the list, Nicole, in case you didn't hear it. Liz, this will be for you, hon. I was told to go to my Starseed deck. What messages do you have for Liz, please? Love, romance. So the first card that came out for you is Earth School. This is all about going through lessons at this time, which... Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm not really getting much off of this. As I was starting to tell you, it's almost like I was being shut up. So I don't know if you're learning lessons about talking or what not to say or what to say, because I mean, literally, as soon as I was getting ready to say it, it was like I was completely shut off. I was blank. I didn't know exactly what to say. I had to keep looking at the card, and it's like I had words in my mind of what needed to come out, but when I was trying to say it, it wasn't coming out. So some of the lessons that you may be learning might have to do with communication, what you should or should not say. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, this is going to be a time of higher learning, soul growth, conflict, even. So you may feel even confused, but studying, higher learning, things of that sort. So this is also a time of remembering what your soul plan is, why you came here, what your divine life mission is, what gifts you're supposed to be using. How to use them, all of that good stuff. But it's going to be a lot of revelations about what you're meant to be doing at this time. Which cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Liz, please? Love, romance. Am I supposed to take all of those? The bottom? Yeah. So communication is key. It goes hand in hand with this first card that I was talking about. Like I felt like I wasn't able to say something. So if you feel like your words are tongue twisted, or if you feel like spirit is cutting you off from talking to somebody or something of that sort, it's because spirit is. Okay. So just really expect that there's going to be some sort of new beginnings when it comes to communication. I feel like this is with like the physical realm and not necessarily the spirit realm, but either way it goes, it is. Britt, I think I already have you on the list, hon. Or unless was there two Brits? Hold on a second. Oh, there is two Brits. Britt J and I'm glad I seen that. Britt J and Britt Taylor. Gotcha. So the first Brit is Britt J and then Britt Taylor. I got you on the list, honey. Okay, and then the two cards that I was told not to keep is it's time to take action and bring love into the situation. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. You're very welcome, Dorothea. Much love, honey. Okay, Sandra, this next reading is going to be for you, and I was told to go to my crystal deck for you. What messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit. Both of them. Okay, so you're being asked to smudge yourself, smudge your crystals, smudge your home, smudge your belongings, all of that good stuff. Clear the room of any negative energy, anything that has formed due to arguments or stress or tension between you and your husband and children need to be removed. So whatever way you need to do that, even take it a step further from not just smudging your room, but actually put a portal. Like imagine opening up a portal in the center of your room and putting any negative energy into there. Throw words in there, throw arguments that you've had, throw any kind of stress that you have in there, any kind of muscle aches and pains that you've got from all of the stress that you have on you, throw it in there too. Okay. And then just know and claim it as already done, cleared, all of that good stuff, and start afresh. This is also a root chakra card, which is about setting firm foundations. Starting over something anew is what just came up for some reason. I have no idea why we come up with that, but starting something anew. And then kunzite is about connection with your children. And I feel like there's still some sort of separation between you and your children. I do feel like it's coming together, but I feel like there's still a separation. I don't know if that means that communication isn't very good, or if you guys are actually separate and separate homes, or what is going on. But I do feel like there's some sort of separation still. I do feel like the coming together is happening, but it's not happening fast enough. It's happening slowly. But this is what's confusing to me. I see you guys in the same home, but being distant. So what does that mean? maybe there's stress even between you and your children, or maybe your husband and your children, or something of that sort, because, or maybe this is showing me like after there's a coming together of the households, that there's still some distance between. Let me get some more cards and see what they have to say. Which cards do I go to, please? What other messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Am I supposed to take those? Sandra. Love, romance. Am I supposed to take that one? I want to get one more card for you. It's time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out, which is about literally taking time for yourself, resting, recuperating, taking chakra chakra baths or showers, things of that sort. But taking time out for you is what this is referring to. But I still want to get one more card. Thank you. Okay, so whatever it is that you're doing to heal the situations that you're healing, or what have you, keep putting time and energy into that. Manifesting through positive thoughts, positive actions, thinking of visualizing that in which you want, especially when it comes to your children and the coming together of the home. I hope this reading didn't confuse you too much. If you have any questions, message me, because I'll give you a little bit more insight. But I feel like things are coming together. It's just a time of being patient, a time of going with the flow, and taking time to recuperate, rest, take time to take care of you, Sandra. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Have a wonderful evening. Paige, Marie, Britt, Priscilla, Lisa, Chrissy, Fran, Margaret, Nicole, and Britt. So, Paige, you'll be next, hun. Which cards do I go to for Paige, please? Paige, I was told to go to my animal deck for you. What messages do you have for Paige, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Paige. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Any more of these? Okay, so the dog came out, which is about loyalty, putting your time and energy into too many places, or either referring to I really don't think this is what this is referring to with you, but connecting with too many ascended masters at once could be what it is too. But I feel like you're spreading your energy out in too many places is what this is coming to, though. Yes, they're saying, because I get an image of you and your energy with arrows going in different directions. And it's like the arrows need to be pointing back to you. So make sure that you're putting time and energy into you before everybody else at this time, because it's going to be very, very important. Yes, they're saying. Which cards? Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for Paige? Love, romance, finance, both of them. The time for healing. So it's time for you to go within. I feel like there is still some inner child break at some point in your life, some point in your journey, and now it's to look back in your inner child, inner wounds, things of that sort. There may still be some things that have to, or your father, because I'm seeing a father, and I don't know. I think that it's referring to your father is who it's referring to. But anyway, have faith in your dreams is referring to holding the vision that you have of what it is that you want and dream and desire. What is it that you want to manifest into your life? So say those things out loud. Visualize those things through doing manifestation meditations. I'll close my eyes and I'll sit and think about a certain thing that I'm trying to manifest, and I'll imagine that image being projected out of my mind, going out to the universe, and I'll see like a big heart, the energy of a heart being put around that image that I send out. Like the universe is saying, okay, Trish, it's yours. I love you here. It is for you. So, oh crap. Paige, I don't know what you didn't hear. Let me start all over again. So this one is about spreading your time or taking your time and energy and put too many people, places, and things. So it's asking you to spend more time putting the arrows on you. And then the next card is time for healing. This is something to do with the connection with a father or a father figure. Your dad, I feel, is who it's referring to. Inner child wounds, inner work at this time needs to be looked back upon. I know it was saying something about you may have took some time away from doing that, but now it's time to look back at what it is. And then have faith in your dreams about manifestation. Manifesting things through visualization is what it's referring to. They want you to send images out into the universe and imagine the images coming right back to you and claim them as yours, claim them as being done, what have you. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Paige. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Have a wonderful evening. Marie, you'll be next. And I was told to start with these cards for you as well. You're very welcome, Paige. Much love, honey. You're welcome, Sandra. Love you, honey. Okay, this is going to be for Marie. What messages do you have for Marie, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Marie. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit. Both of them? Okay, so the first card that came out for you is balance, spirituality, and practicality. And instantly, what I got from this card is more meditation time. There's a need for more meditation time. Yes, spending time in nature, connecting through walking. They're saying walking is going to be very beneficial to you. Connection with the sounds around you is going to help you to not think about all of the racing thoughts that are going through your mind or what have you. Yes, they're saying, but this is talking about doing things that will balance out your human life with your spiritual life. So spiritual life would be meditation, prayer, setting intentions, connection with nature, sun gazing, moon gazing, communicating with spirit, things of that sort, where the human part of you would be doing your job, watching TV, doing hobbies, things of that sort. So finding a balance between the two is what is needed at this time. So it's time to take a breath out. So whatever it is that you're doing at this time, they're saying just stop, breathe out. You don't need to take so much time, put so much time and energy into whatever it is. If it's not manifesting results, it's because it's time for the universe or your angels or your guidance to put time and energy into manifesting the rest of it for you. So they're saying, just take your hands off of it. Say, okay, universe, I'm trusting in whatever it is that you're going to do to finish up whatever it is that I'm not capable of finishing because you're showing me it's not working out. Then that's what you're going to take the time and energy out of. You're going to just put it into yourself, is what they're saying. Put it into yourself. You too are being told to connect with nature, but your dreams need a practical plan. So this is referring to if you're feeling nudged to save money, then save money. If you are feeling like making a to-do list and prioritizing them, then maybe that's what you need to do. Meditating and asking spirit what your next steps are, which things you need to do first, second, third, what have you. Spirit will give you a nudge in the right direction and give you input into what you need to do. But they're wanting you to have a plan so that things can fall into order, because it's almost like, those things that they're telling you to take your time and energy out of that aren't manifesting results, and the universe has got to do it. They're saying, well, we're trying to give you those things, but some of these things we really don't even know if you dream and desire of anymore, because you've put blocks up. You've had fears or doubts, or maybe just those fears and doubts have put those blocks up. That's made it seem as if that's really not what you want. This is referring to some sort of connection. I don't know if this is with a romantic partner or if this is referring to like family and friends or what have you, but I feel like it's a connection with a person. Yeah, anyway, I hope that you got something of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, Britt J will be next. Priscilla, Lisa, Chrissy, Fran, Margaret, Nicole, and Britt T. So Britt J, you'll be next. I was told to go to my Starseed deck for you, hun. What messages do you have for Britt, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Britt J. Love, romance, finance. Thank you. So the first card that came out for you is the Great Severing. This is Mars energy, which is about anger and conflict. So you may be going through a time of feeling confusion, conflict. People may be triggering you at this time. You may be healing things that have to do with what triggers the anger. So it may be things that has to do with like past relationships with your parents, with family members, or anything of that sort. But I feel like this is stuff that's coming from way far back. So anything that has caused you to have some sort of anger from the past is now coming forward for you to have to take a look at. Yes, they're saying. And I feel like there's something that has to do with connection to your parents. So, or a parent, maybe. But this is also referring to love relationships or something that has happened in a couple different love relationships. One, they may be romantic relationships, or they may just be like connections, deep connections with people that you have a lot of love for. But something happened to where you mistrust somebody, or it's caused you to not trust in general. And those things may even be coming up, causing some anger, confusion, conflict, what have you. But the Courageous Pony is all about a unique nature, you being multifaceted, multi gifts, you know, unique in nature. You have many abilities, they say. And they're showing me like the power of your mind, the power of your intellect. And I feel like it's your intellect that is what they're referring to. Let yourself stand out and be seen is referring to your intellect, using what it is that you know, sharing your intelligence with people. But this is also referring to being multifaceted with spiritual gifts. Yes, they're saying. Ding, ding, ding. Which means I'm spot on with what I'm saying. What other messages do you have for Britt J, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Both of them? Both of these? Oh, three of them. Okay. So you have three more cards that came out for you. Carissa is talking about you're at the end of a cycle. And I feel like this is a cycle with some sort of healing that needs to be done. I feel like you're coming to a conclusion of why you have the anger, how you need to get rid of it, and it's going to be the end of that cycle. And just know that happiness is on the other side, peace, serenity, all of that good stuff. So Merlina is all about being confused and indecisive about some sort of decision that you might need to make. This may have to do with some sort of career path or entrepreneurship. Even maybe that's something that you're being nudged in, because I get a sense that a lot of information is coming to you at this time from higher realms, from even other connections that you have from yourself in other dimensions, like in lifetimes that you're living now. Communication or some sort of codes or information or downloads or something is coming to you that has to do with your gifts, your connections, your abilities, what you're meant to be doing at this time, how to heal. They're saying how to heal these conflicts even. But I get this real sense that there is a lot of awakenings happening to you at this time. And it may even be because you're pushing through this anger and conflict and confusion. Guess they're saying. That might even be why you're confused and indecisive, because there's so much information that's coming to you. You're like, what am I supposed to do with all this stuff? I don't know if I'm supposed to take in this and study this, or if I should study that because I've got this too. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this information that's coming in. So I get like this sense, like a bunch of downloads of information. Yes. So Adriana is leading you towards the answer to your prayer. So follow your intuition, follow the guidance that's being given to you, and you can't go wrong. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Britt. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Have a wonderful evening, hun. Priscilla, you'll be next. Which cards do I go to for Priscilla, please? Which cards? Thank you. What messages do you have for Priscilla? You're very welcome, Brittany. You and me both, Brittany. I've been doing the same exact thing, hun. You're very welcome. What other messages do you have, please, for Priscilla? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. So the first card that came out for you, Priscilla, is a new romantic cycle begins. And this is actually referring to some sort of change or shift in a romantic partnership that you have, or either you don't have. It's getting ready to start. I'm not getting any information on which, but I am now feeling like this is something that already exists, or either it's somebody that you already know that's getting ready to come into your life, one or the other. You're close to achieving your goal. Instantly, I was getting like this sense of achievement when it comes to like advancing your abilities. So instantly, I get a sense like you're questioning, how do I advance them? What kind of time and energy do I need to put into this, and that? And you're trying to get like a routine together, or either they're showing that you need to get some sort of routine together. So for like me, every single morning when Marie, you can go right back and just rewind it. If you miss it, just rewind it, honey. Anyway, take me back to what I was saying to her, please. Yeah, I get a sense of advancement when it comes to like your spiritual connections, asking a lot of questions, getting a lot of answers, getting some sort of routine together. So I have a routine. Every morning I get up. Before I even get up, I stretch in bed, and then I pray, I set intentions, and I ask that my words, thoughts, and actions be guided throughout that day. Then I get up and I go to work and I do all that kind of stuff. As soon as I get home, the first thing I do is I turn on music. It gets my spirits up. It helps me relieve and release all the stress from the day of work, things of that sort. And then I now stretch at night. I meditate sometime during the day, either after work or at night, sometimes a couple times a day, or what have you. Hi, Mary, how you doing? Or what have you. But um, some sort of routine is what this is referring to. What cards do I go to now? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Priscilla, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension. Am I supposed to take this one? So, a fairy who is kissed by the pixies is referring to a metaphysical heart surgery, a metaphorical metaphysical heart surgery. So, you may be going through like a deepening or an opening to love, preparing you for an even deeper love, like this card is referring to. A new romantic cycle begins. So, a deepening of a connection, even is what it's referring to. But this also could be referring to a lot of assistance being given to you when it comes to matters of the heart. Yes, they're saying. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being a support. Mary, I got you on the list, hun. Okay, Lisa, you'll be next. Okay, I was told to go to my animal deck for you too, Lisa. Thank you for saying that, because I need to get back to doing that. That used to be something I did all the time. For like 2 or 3 years, I was doing that constantly, my affirmations out loud, and I really felt them, and I really got out of doing things like that. So thank you for saying that, because I want to do that as well. This message is for Lisa. The humpback whale came out. Music is essential to your well-being and healing, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. And I'm hearing delta, theta realms, binaural beats. So these are tones that you need to listen to at this time. They're going to help you in connection with meditation, astral travel, lucid dreaming, connection with your third eye and crown, if they're saying. So you may even need to pay attention to something that has to do with your third eye and crown. Maybe it's being activated this time if you're feeling pressure or tension in your head, or feel an expansion. That's exactly what that is referring to. Yes, they're saying. But this could be referring to dancing too. I'm seeing your body moving and my body moving, so this is referring to dancing. So dance if you feel like dancing, move your body, stretch, do things of that sort, but definitely connect with meditative music and things of that sort. So the mouse is talking about small clues, hidden details that you're really not paying attention to. So they're asking you to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, little clues that are being given to you through like animal symbolism. So if you're seeing like insects that you keep seeing every single day, or animals that you're seeing, or what have you, every single day, pay attention to what the symbolism is trying to tell you, because there's something that you're missing out on at this time. Repetitious numbers. If you're seeing repeated numbers, look those numbers up on sacred scribes. Those are extra messages that are being given from spirit at this time. But really pay closer attention to what's going on. You're getting nudges in the right direction, especially with your intuition. But I feel like there's like a balance between how much you really trust and don't trust. So that may be something that you're actually learning at this time, is trusting. And it may not even have anything to do with your intuition. It may be trusting in the signs and synchronicities that you're seeing is what they're referring to. But either way it goes, make sure that you're trusting. What other messages do you have, please? Copper, go ahead. Hold on a second. Oh, goodness. He has a hard time getting up on the bed, so I have to help him sometimes. What other messages do you have for Lisa, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. So you got the ruby, which is all about passion, the root and sacral chakra. So this is about setting firm foundations when it comes to career paths, firm foundations with your family. So if they're saying if you're undecided on whether or not you're in the right career, or if you're needing a job, they're asking you to follow your passions. Okay, whatever you do, follow your passions, trust your intuition, because your intuition is going to lead you to the next right job, the next right career path, what have you. But it has to do with, yeah, they're asking you to follow what makes you happy, follow your passions, whether it's a hobby, a spiritual practice, what have you. And I keep getting the word teach, like you're a teacher, or you need to teach people, or something of that sort, teach. But anyway, and they're asking you to start new hobbies as well with this card. Usually that doesn't come out with this card, but they're asking you to start new hobbies. So if you're feeling inclined to be creative in certain areas, make sure that you're doing that. But following your passions is exactly what this card is referring to. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Chrissy, you'll be next. And then Fran, Margaret, Nicole, Britt T, and then Mary. You're very welcome, Priscilla. Okay, Chrissy, this reading is going to be for you. And I was told to go to my Starseed deck. Well, that didn't help. Guys, give me just a second. I have got to turn my radio back on. I don't know what happened to it, but give me just a second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Ugh. You're welcome, Lisa. Okay, Chrissy, this is for you. And then I have Fran, Margaret, Nicole, Britt, T, and Mary. What messages do you have for Chrissy, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Chrissy, before I even start, you're supposed to go connect with water. And I see a creek or a very small stream of water. It's not very wide is what I mean. It may be long, but it's not very wide or very deep, but it may be close to you on land that you're around or something of that sort. The first card that came out for you is the Golden Child. This is all about connection with the inner child, giving yourself tenderness. So a lot of things may be coming up to be healed that have to do with inner childhood wounds or inner child wounds. But taking care of the inner child, being caring and gentle with yourself, not getting too stressed out about what is needing to be healed at this time, but going with the flow, because anytime you heal the things that you know that need to be healed, it pushes you into that next level of connection, enhancements or new sensitivities to gifts that you have and things of that sort, which this card is referring to rare gifts. So those gifts are awakening in you due to the inner child, looking at the inner self. What other messages do you have for Chrissy? Thank you. All paths lead home. This is all about inner authority, intuition, turning your gaze within. So you have two cards that are referring to inner child work, healing that has to do with, looking inside, digging deep, finding out what's still left in Chrissy that needs to go, things of that sort. But again, they're saying intuition, rare gifts. So once you heal and take a look at these things, the enhancements come, the sensitivities that you already have become that much more sensitive. Yes, they say. Yeah, they want you to sit in deep introspection at the heart space. So connection with the heart space, seeing whatever comes through is what you need to do. Heart space, definitely the heart space. Yes, they're saying. Which card? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Chrissy? Thank you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay. I feel like you've been really pushing through and weeding out a lot of situations and energies in your life, as well as the way that you perceive and look at things. So that's why these tough cycles are ending. You are concluding and finishing up some things that are going to push you into new beginnings, new cycles. Yes, they say new cycles with these rare gifts because of the healing that you've done. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Chrissy. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, guys, I want to thank everybody who is liking, sharing, subscribing, following me on any of my social media. I keep hearing something. I'm not seeing anything. Sorry. Anybody that is making appointments or donating to my channel, it's so much greatly appreciated. I am going to be doing a $100 special, the special that I usually do for $123, the 10 card reading, body scan, and a healing that usually lasts anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. It just depends on the person and how much work they need. I'm going to be doing that for just the next 2 weeks for $100 instead of $123. So that's definitely a huge deal. Healings usually are $111 either way it goes. So $100 for a 10 card reading as well as a healing and body scan. Okay. I love you too, Chrissy. Much love, honey. Okay, Fran, you'll be next. Then Margaret, Nicole, Britt, and Mary. So this next reading is going to be for Fran. Which cards do I go to, please? Which cards do I go to? Thank you. What messages do you have for Fran, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. So the first card that came out for you is Oh, That's Known. This is a trickster energy, a prankster energy. This is a card that says things like the universe is really, I am not taking all those. The universe is messing with you at this time. You may have been feeling like you're supposed to be going in one direction, then you're getting tugged and pulled in a different direction. Just go with the flow. You're going to be tested at this time, which is completely normal. Everybody's going through that, but just expect that on the other side of this, trickster and prankster energy is calm, smooth roads ahead. It's like, you have to have those tower moments, those times where you feel like you're being tested and stuff, just to break through and get to the other side. And that's what this is referring to, as a breakthrough that's coming. Exactly. So the roar is talking about breakthrough, excitement, bouncy, enthusiastic energy, exciting times ahead. Bliss, I'm hearing even. So you may be moving into a time of a lot of bliss, a lot of peace, things of that sort. What other messages do you have, please? For Fran, love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Fran. Am I supposed to take them both? Okay, so you got bring love into the situation. This is a new moon and Aquarius card, which is about new beginnings and love. But I feel like this is referring to Christ consciousness. It could be referring to a relationship, but that's not the message that I'm getting at this time. I'm hearing unconditional love, Christ consciousness, learning about how to give and be of unconditional love, learning how to not judge yourself or others, things of that sort, being in an energy of healing and pushing through any fears or doubts that you have at this time, so that you can heal those things that need to be healed and get to that space of bliss, peace, joyful time, enthusiastic energy, and things of that sort. So you may feel as if this trickster energy is bringing on more fears and doubt, but the more that you push through and face those fears head on, the more resolution that comes, okay? The more bliss and excitement. This is also about pure potential. They just brought that to my attention. This is about pure potential as well. So it may be about seeing your potential in things. Yes, 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 they say. And just so you know, I am seeing a heart. So this may also have to do with romantic partner and some sort of shift when it comes to romance and love and a romantic partnership. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hon. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Starting to get extremely tired. I have been working my butt off lately, guys. I have been doing appointments, haircuts, and working my job extra hours. Now that Nick is not living here, I have to pay all of the bills, and it has been quite a ride. And I just have to do what I got to do. So I've been working my butt off, but I am super, super tired. Okay, Margaret, this reading is going to be for you, hon. And I was told to go to which cards? Thank you. What messages do you have for Margaret, please? Love, romance, finance. Wow, that was fast. So the first card that came out for you is the crown chakra, and I'm hearing activations to the crown chakra. So you may be feeling more of a connection to the universe at this time, questioning the connection with the universe, things of that sort. This may also be a new connection with the angels, more communication coming in. Feathers, pay attention to feathers. They're leaving you feathers. That's something that they leave me quite a bit, as well as coins, but they're saying they're leaving you feathers, and they may be like white feathers or like a grayish white, because I'm seeing grayish white feathers as well. But either way it goes, it says pay attention to your ideals, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. But I'm getting more of like this is a crown, universal connection with the angels and things of that sort. This may even be codes that are coming in from the universe. Yes, I hear. Okay, there's something to do with you may be seeing the color teal, yellow, and blue. Those three colors are coming to me for some reason. So those are color codes. And what I mean by that is when you see these colors, constantly seeing them, not just if you randomly, what am I trying to say? Slow down, Trish. Okay, a lot of times when I'll get color codes, I'll see like a random flash of light, and it'll be like a big blue flash of light. And I'll be like, okay, I just know that that's either an angel or color code that I need to take in. So as soon as I think that, I'll either hear angel or I'll hear color code. If I hear color code, I'll pull that into my aura, whatever color it is that I'm seeing. Sometimes I'll be out in nature and I'll just see certain colors keep like randomly repeating. And I'll be like, okay, that must be something I'm supposed to pull in. So I'll pull that color into my aura and it activates something. Okay. And whatever these colors are activating, it has something to do with the crown chakra in connection with universal energies. Yes, they're saying. So a God box is a container that you make that you put scrap pieces of paper in with things that you write down that are either things that you want to manifest, prayers, wishes, dreams, things that you're worried about or stressed out about, concerns, what have you. And as you put them into this God box, you're going to set intentions that they will be released, worked out, manifested, whatever it is, and claim it as done. Claim it as done. Decorate it however you want to decorate it. What cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Margaret, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Margaret. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. You got bring love into the situation as well. And I was actually told to read the book for this card. And I've been telling you guys what it means all night, but for some reason, they want me to read the book for you. So there's something that I must not be saying that it needs you to know. New moon. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. I can't even say it. So this is a time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you are relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move forward towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the ideal that it is not what you know, but whom you know. Additional meanings of this card. You need to be more detached from the situation. Think outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. That's what this card is about. You're welcome, Fran. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hon. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Nicole, you'll be next. And then Britt, and then Mary. Okay, Nicole, this reading is going to be for you. I was told to go to my angel deck for you. What messages do you have for Nicole, please? Love, romance, finance. So the first card that came out for you is Bridget, which is some sort of caution. It's asking you to look deeper into the situation before you proceed any further. There's something that is giving you questions, doubt, fear, some sort of situation. It may have to do with a person in your life because I'm seeing somebody standing in front of you. So it may have to do with a relationship of some sort. I don't know if this is meaning like a love, romantic relationship, or if this is just talking with somebody in your family or what have you. But this may also be referring to moving somewhere or a movement in something, whether it be a movement in a career or a movement in a home. I'm not for sure about, but I do feel like it's a home, moving homes. Yeah. So the next, well, you got four more cards or three more cards that came out. The next card that came out for you is honesty. It's asking you to take an honest look at your life and think about what kind of things, people, places, and things that you need to let go of at this time. What no longer resonates with your vibration of love. And then it's also asking you to take a look at your life and see how far you've came. You know, what you can still put time and energy into. Things of that sort. It's also asking you to see your assets. So ask God, the angels, your higher self, the universe, to show you through other people, places, and things what your assets are. So what I mean by that is you'll be triggered by other people to see the good things in them. And when you see the good things in them, it's going to bring up like a triggering response where you're going to be like, oh, I'm like that too. That is an asset that I have. And then use that asset to show and give to the world or what have you. But taking an honest look at your life. So tailing this lift is about acute intellect, synthesis, knowledge, truth, discernment, things of that sort. And they're saying discernment of spirit. So this may be referring to the caution that you're being given about somebody that was standing in front of you, whether it be a romantic partnership or a friend or a coworker or what have you. You're going to have the information to get you through this. They're going to give you exactly what you need. That discernment of spirit is going to kick in. You're going to be like, okay, I know what to do with this situation. I know that I should or shouldn't say this to them. I should or shouldn't act in this way, shape, or form around them or what have you. I'm not getting anything off this card, so let me see what the book has to say about it. Usually I get it messages about fear. Sudden shock, unexpected events, and rude awakenings is what this card is referring to. And I'm actually not getting anything else off of this card. So just take it how it resonates with you. I'm getting nothing off of it. It may not have actually been meant for you, but either way it goes. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Britt, Taylor, you'll be next, and then Mary. And I'm going to go ahead and take Mary as my last person tonight. Again, anybody who is liking, sharing, subscribing, following, donating, making appointments, any of that good stuff, thank you so much. It's much appreciated. If you'd like to donate, I did put the links above in the comments. They are pinned somewhere at the top. Okay, I have Britt and then Mary. Which cards do I go to for Britt, please? Okay, Britt, this reading is going to be for you, hon. Britt Taylor. What messages do you have for Britt, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Britt, love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Britt, love, romance, thank you. Okay, a fiery climax approaches is your first card that came out. This is a full moon in Aries card. So this is referring to something coming full circle, and it's going to have like a big effect on your life. Like it's going to be very fiery. There's going to be something that happens that is going to push you forward. It's going to push you big time forward. Confidence is your key to success. Gabriel is asking you to depend on him for confidence, courage, creativity, and communication. I feel like you are going to be putting yourself out into the public in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know exactly what this is referring to, but this may be using your voice, because I do see communication coming out and things of that sort. Hi, Mary. How you doing, hun? This is all about new beginnings. So something coming full circle that's, going to have some kind of fiery start to it is what it's referring to. So hold your vision. So the vision that you have of your future, whatever it is it that you have been trying to manifest for your future. Just imagine that happening. Just know that it's coming to you. Trust it. Go with the flow. I'm being told to give you one more card. Just one second here. What other messages do you have, please? Thank you. Yeah, so the house is talking about successful adventures. This could also be referring to, I'm not seeing anything with that, but it's success adventures. I hope that you got in here and being a support. Much love to you. Okay, I have Mary next. And real quick, I don't know if I've got two Marys or if a new Mary came on, or if it's the same Mary. So let me go back up here and find out real quick, because I do believe it's two different Marys. Yes, Mary with a butterfly, or maybe it's a heart. Okay, Mary with a heart, I think it is who I'm getting ready to do now. And then the next Mary is the one that just Mary Mary AM. Okay, this is for Mary with a heart, and then Mary Am, you'll be the last reading after that. So which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. Okay, Mary, this is for you, hon. What messages do you have for Mary, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Messages from spirit or higher self, please. For Mary, love, romance, finance, ascension. So the first card that came out for you is You're Not Alone. You may be feeling like it's like you was in a period of isolation and the need for physical communication or togetherness or something of that sort. And what they're saying is you're getting out of that time of isolation and moving more into an energy of adventure, moving forward, putting time and action into things that are going to help you to move forward. Yes, they're saying say yes to change, jump right in. This is all about putting your time and energy into forward movement. Yes, they're saying, which is going to bring togetherness, community, friendships, a tightening of bonds with people. I'm not exactly for sure who, but they said a tightening of bonds. Which cards do I go to now? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Mary, please? Look, am I supposed to take this one? Yes or no? Meditate and contemplate. This card means exactly what it's talking about. This is asking you to meditate and contemplate about what you're supposed to be putting your time and energy into at this time, Mary. I do feel like it's just referring to wanting you to meditate even more so, not just to find out what you're supposed to be putting time and energy into, but this is just referring to meditation so that you can get more connected with spirit, more connected with your spiritual gifts, enhance them that much more, and heal what needs to be healed. Yes, they're saying this is all about new beginnings. Forward movement. So a real good reading for you, Mary. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. This last reading is going to be for Mary Am. You're welcome, Britt. Much love to you, hon. Which cards do I go to for Mary Ann, please? Thank you. Okay, Mary, this is the last reading I'm going to do tonight. This is going to be for you. This is not for her. What messages do you have for Mary, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Mary. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Mary. Okay, so the first card that you had come out is Ruby. This is all about following your passions, doing things that bring you joy, happiness, peace, hope, serenity, security, safety, all of that stuff, but things that bring you passion. Okay, follow your passions at this time. If you're feeling nudged to be creative, then be creative. If you're feeling nudged to whatever. Do whatever it is. This is also a card of your chakra and sacral chakra. So setting firm foundations, staying and getting grounded, protecting yourself this time, and protecting your aura is very, very important, is what I'm hearing. Both of these are root chakra cards, but this is Zensight, which is about the physical body. So you're going through some ascension symptoms, muscle aches and pains, maybe even blurred vision. Your ears may be going through the ringing or rising through frequencies. So you're hearing different tones in your ears, things of that sort. But your physical body is going to be going through a shift. It is going into a shock of some sort just because of all the major energies that are coming in. The influx of energies that are coming in are causing your body to hurt, causing you to go through these symptoms, so to speak. But expect slight headaches or tension, as if you have like sinus pressure or something of that sort. That is also something to do with some sort of shift that you're going through at this time. Yes, they're saying. Which cards do I go to, please? What other messages do you have for Mary, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Mary. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Mary. Am I supposed to take that one? They told me to get you one more as well, so I'm going to get you one more. So nothing is yet set in stone. So what you're going through at this time is just an initiation into what you're going to be in the future. So don't get too excited about where you're at on your path, because it's going to continuously change. Yes, going to continuously change. You're going to go through a lot of ascension symptoms, things that have to do with spiritual awakenings, and going through ascension symptoms that have to do with your physical body and your spiritual body. So your physical body is also going to be going through some sort of purging. Like a detox of some sort is what it's referring to. So that is another good reason to make sure that you keep yourself grounded. Take it a step further. Instead of just grounding yourself to the earth, imagine connection and grounding yourself to the sky as well, or the universe as well. Bring both of those connections at the same time from the earth and sky, and meet them in the middle at your heart space, where when you get to your heart space, you see it expand and connect out with all of creation, all of nature, all of that stuff. That's going to help you to feel even more centered, grounded, balanced, things of that sort. But just know that whatever it is that you're going through is not your final destination, that you're going to keep rapidly changing and going through these shifts or ascension symptoms just because you're rapidly changing. But just know that your hard work is paying off. Whatever it is that you're doing is getting you to the place that you are now. So keep doing what it is you're doing. Make sure that you're meditating and taking time to do that, because the more that you meditate, the more that you get connected with how to heal those ascension symptoms and things of that sort. So getting guidance on that will come through meditation. You and your loved ones are safe. This is a new moon in Cancer. I'm not getting anything off this card. If you've been worried about something that has to do with connection of your family, this is saying that everything is going to be okay, that there's some sort of resolution. Just know that things are being taken care of. And I heard protection. I literally heard the word protection. And I seen a deep purpley black color. So I don't know if that's a color that you need to use to protect yourself and your family and kids or what have you. But purpley black color is definitely coming out. You may just need to pull that into your aura at this time, and that may give you some sort of protection even. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Mary. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Okay, guys, I am going to go ahead and end this live feed. Thank you again for liking, sharing, subscribing, following, making appointments, donating to my channel, any of that good stuff. All of it is greatly appreciated. For the next 2 weeks, I am going to be doing a special for $100, where I usually have it for $123 for the 10 card reading, body scan, and healing. It's going to be $100 for just the next 2 weeks, guys. So make sure that you take advantage of that. That will be through the 14th of October. Anyway, I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. I am so tired and ready to go to bed. I love you guys. Bye. You're very welcome, Mary.